it's not cool to say this because he's still around. And I hate to say it this way, but if Jay-Z were to pass away sometime soon, which I hope, I pray that he lives to be 112 years old. But I'm saying, if Jay-Z were to pass away and everybody had to be honest about the impact that he's had on every aspect of MCing, I think that it would not be as uncool to say that Jay-Z is the most inspirational, influential, incredible, consistent, amazing, relevant, just everything that a rapper is supposed to be, everything an MC is supposed to be. There are people that say he's not street enough, and that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? There was a time where he wasn't a great live performer, but in the early 2000s when he got with Questlove and started like working on his live shows, he became one of the best live performers too. One of the greatest business people. Basically every aspect of what an MC is, in my mind, he is one of the best, if not the best at it. He's done every style. He's talked about such amazing topics. And we can say that, it could be, well, he's not conscious enough. But what he's done in terms of like real American culture, in terms of understanding the cultural and social context of where he came from, him clearly being a genius. He made America and the world respect, this black kid from Marcy Project as a genius. And then he said to them, okay, why was I selling drugs then? You know what I mean? Look at the education I got. Look at the situation I was in. Why should a genius be doing this? And how many more geniuses are out there right now? You know what I mean? That has as much impact as anybody else that's talking revolution, that's talking all of this stuff, hitting it from different angles. That has a huge impact, man. And so Jay-Z is like, I think he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest, to ever do it. That's not cool, especially for somebody my age, because I'm supposed to stand by Rakim. I'm supposed to stand by KRS. I'm supposed to stand by Chuck. And those will always be, and Ice Cube and Ice-T and Scarface. Those are always going to be my favorites because when I was a kid, they changed my world. But, Jay-Z is incredible. Kanye West is incredible. And then the whole wave of kids that have been influenced and grew up on them the way that I grew up on Chuck D, like Kendrick Lamar, you know what I mean? Those kids they're phenomenal, you know what I mean? And we always wonder, like certain people, like, a lot of guys my age in our 30s, we hate on, and there's hip hoppers in their 50s now, they hate on the young kids and they're like, man, if he would have came out in 1988, he wouldn't have been, whatever. But Kendrick, that's not true. I don't care. You know what I mean? Kendrick could have been out at the same time as Big Daddy Kane and would have hung with him. No problem. He would have been one of those dudes in any time or genre that he's in.